What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Global Menace, and as always on the 3D1 podcast is your boy Pete and your boy XNathan99 UK. So on today's episode, we're going to be exploring the future and the past.
Yep, that is correct. We're going to be explaining what each of us is going to name a time in the past and the present. What's going on?
My mic messed up.
Wait, you want to re-record it?
No.
Oh, that's all right. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. So we're going to explain a point in time, like where we'd go to past and present, and then the other two will ask a few questions about it. You know, just divulge into their brains a little bit. So Pete, if you want to,
you want me to go first?
that just someone just went. Yeah.
He did over there.
Go on, Patois, please.
You go first.
All right, mate, calm down. Individual. So what are we going with first? We're going with
I think we might go with the past first, and then
more with the past first, because the future's kind of like we don't know where we want to go in the future because we don't know what's going to be available in the future. You know what I mean?
So that's a bit deep, that bro.
The past is going to be a lot more entertaining because these are events.
What's in that cup of tea? What have you been drinking?
Something about special web. If you guys watched episode 1, you'll know the reference.
Exactly.
Hey, and let us know about your thoughts.
Yeah, let us know.
Comments.
Keep spamming them comments as much as possible with content, and also like questions, because we eventually, once we've accumulated enough comments, we're going to go through it all, and we're going to sit there and answer these questions with a sweet Q&A. We know you love a Q&A.
And also, guys, as well, you'll find a link down below for our Discord. So if you want to give that a click, there's also a section in there where you can put in any like ideas that you guys have for the podcast going forward as well.
Yep, sweet.
And obviously, new people that are watching this as well, we do stream on Twitch and YouTube. So you're very welcome to come and watch us. We will have everything linked.
That'll be linked in the description.
Yeah.
Adding more work for me.
Shit, this video was more professional than the first one, boys.
I know, yeah. Also, if you do enjoy this video, please drop a like. Let us know, show support. Subscribe to and post notifications on so you never miss a video.
Smash it, boys.
Let's go, boys. Patois.
Are we professional podcasters now?
Friend?
I am going back to when it's sort of in the medieval range of when the Crusaders were alive. I've got a real thing for Crusaders. I really like Crusaders.
Do you know something? I've heard of Crusaders, but I don't really know anything about them.
Like, well, basically they wore
like bandits of the medieval time.
They wore like a red cross.
Yeah.
So does an ambulance driver. Does that mean he's a crusader?
Nina, I'm a crusader.
Oh, I've got my legs stuck in a tree. I've got my sword and my shield. I will wield and I will chop off your limb.
And yeah, I really like that time back then. Like, I would love to go back there and be a crusader myself and die instantly on the battlefield because I wouldn't know how to wield a weapon.
Wow.
That's a bit fucking. That's a dark. Okay.
May as well stay in the present, lad, and live your life.
I would love to go back and spectate how that in real life.
I can imagine that conversation in school 5 years. What would you like to do when you're growing up, Jimmy? A policeman. What about you, Timmy? A fireman. Pete, what about you? A crusader and die on the battlefield.
Instantly. No respawn.
My friends can't even bring me in because they can't get my tags.
I can't wield a sword, so I just carry this tampon. So what would be your preferred weapon of choice back then? If you was to wield a weapon, what would be your preferred weapon?
And this is not swearing, but it would be the bastard sword.
What is a bastard sword? That sounds like me swinging my kid round.
It's basically big.
I mean, what's that sword done to you? You want to call it a bastard?
I just like to illustrate this. I don't go around swinging my kid.
Essentially, this is story time with us, and this is true facts. That sword's father was not married to its mother when it was born. Therefore, it became a bastard.
It was forged in the depths of infidelity.
Made by a local beast nonce.
Who shot his magic web everywhere?
Again, if you've seen the last video, boys and girls, then you'll understand the reference.
So the bastard sword. So what's so special about this particular sword?
Yeah.
It's just a big broadsword. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? But
Could've just
obviously
said
they
that.
just called it a bastard sword. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know-
And
I'd
just
love a
mad.
bow and arrow, me.
Yeah.
I've always loved archery. I'm just really. I bought a bow and arrow set, right, and tried to ping it at my back fence, and I lost both arrows because they flew over the fence.
And some poor old guys walking down the street with like 2 arrows.
He's just like, wife left me. Cat shot in my shoe, and I put my foot in it.
Welcome to Manchester,
Yo.
where you get shot by arrows walking down.
All right, so in Manchester you get shot by arrows, and in Retford there's local slags. I mean, what was it? Dogs, she said. Okay.
So bad. So
Fair enough. And would you wield long hair or short hair?
Ooh.
well, I don't think they invented shears back then, mate. So a lot of people did have
I mean,
long hair.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of bald people.
You probably did.
It was
But,
generic.
That bastard sword
You could
just kept cutting people's hairs off.
exactly. They do have scissors because I've seen them put it up. I've seen them lie the hair on the floor when it's long, and they just go. No, there's only been 17.
I'm sure that was
accidents in the
Henry
last
VIII.
week.
With his wives. Didn't he do that?
Yeah.
Just laying their heads down there.
Okay. All right then, Jeffy.
Have you
Jeffy,
got
hit us
your
with.
history muddled up?
Hit us- hit us-
For me, I would love to go back to the Egyptian times. I think that basically because I'm just gonna be really kind of serious, but obviously the Egyptians were one of the very first like architects in a way, and obviously with the pyramids and stuff like they built the palaces and all that sort of stuff, their tombs and everything that they built. I mean, if you look at what was available back then to what they created and has stood for so long, it kind of mesmerizes like how they was able to do it. I mean, if you look at the size of just one of the individual bricks on a pyramid, how have they been able to carve it and stack it the way they have? I mean, when in nowadays we kind of rely so much on heavy machinery and stuff.
Yeah.
So the Egyptian times, I just think it's a fascinating era.
And would
Plus
you
the
would
birds
you
look
be
fit
just one
in
of
the
those
films.
peasants that help build, or would you like to be a pharaoh? Would you
No,
would you
I'd
be
be-
buried in a
I'd be a-
golden case or
I'd love to
in
be
a
a
bin
pharaoh.
bag?
Although, like, pharaohs didn't live very long, but
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
I'd
A lot
love
of
to
them
be a
died
pharaoh.
young to be reincarnated.
Yeah.
Poor bastards, still waiting
I
now.
know, because they had no idea what they was getting
Yeah.
into.
No.
The brain's being pulled through out the nose.
Yeah.
So-
Fair
I just
enough.
no. I just think it's.
They got a sick tomb though. It's just Indiana
that's
Jones is going to go back in a few months' time and take everything out of it.
Don't worry, boys. We got traps in the way
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
and
true.
bastard swords
Yeah.
with special web.
So I'm gonna actually. I mean, I do love I love the medieval time, like the era of like dragons and stuff. But because Pete's obviously touched a rat back then, I think another time in life I would like to be in is probably.
Dragons in like.
yeah, but you're like going mythology.
Yeah, I know, but
that's not really.
I'm like,
that's more mythological, isn't it?
We don't know this, though,
Like,
do we?
Historical.
I'm sorry, but we don't know
No,
this.
we haven't
Look,
found bones.
I have
Fine,
this
I tell you what.
conversation.
I tell you what. I'm going
I-
back
my-
to the dinosaur era.
Okay, that's a good shout.
Okay.
I was about to say, my brother-in-law. This is a true. We got a little bit of a thing, like ongoing joke after this, but he because he got a history degree.
Yeah.
So he's a historian, and he knows his shit. And obviously, you guys have met him, and he's a very trustworthy individual. And he managed to convince me that unicorns.
Oh, you told me this last time I was around yours. Yeah.
So.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not even joking.
while we're on the subject of Jeff being gullible, we also told him he said he was cold, so he said standing in the corner because it's 90 degrees there. I went, oh, is it really? And then he went, oh, you fuckers.
Yeah.
But
But yeah,
go on. Do you want to finish your story, or is that the end of it?
No, that was my story. So I was going to say, like, I was thinking about asking you, were dragons actually real? But then realised that's just stupid. They wasn't.
You don't know that though. Where there's a
And then
bit-
Pete
where
kind
do
of
you
jumped in
think-
before me, so I agreed with Pete.
Where Pete was lying to this whole time, mate. Where do you think bearded dragons come from?
My
There
beard.
is. Not mine, because I've got my mum's beard. So
I got me mum's beard.
I won't even follow.
yeah, so I'm gonna. I was originally gonna say I'd like to go back to like the era of like I think Miami in like the 70s or 80s. You know, the massive drug cartel. But then I thought, then it just hit me. I was like, dinosaurs, hell yeah. Imagine being able to explore and see a living dinosaur. I mean, I don't want to mess with no T-Rex, you know, because I'll just sucker punch it in the tit. But
T-Rex go and get that right hand. You don't want to catch.
you don't want to beating T-Rex.
Oh yeah.
So I would. I mean, I'd love to. Yeah, dinosaurs. I'm gonna go with them because it'd just be fascinating until I get killed. I mean, I probably won't last long. You know.
What is your favorite
Yeah.
dinosaur?
For me, that one with 500 teeth. Yeah. Nah.
That guy, yeah?
Yeah, that guy.
He seems like a nice chap.
I ain't saying his name on this video, guys, because even though it's a legitimate name, it is super racist. So
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no.
I am not
What,
saying.
if you want to know what,
If you want to know what it is, just
Google it.
I had to
500
say it for you and Jeffy because your mic on Discord just like cut out, so you was just going.
All right, I was doing my
Not one of
Chinese
those
movie
Japanese
impression.
movies.
Okay, yeah, I'm not saying. I was doing...
Ready for this?
My name
No.
is
Welcome to the video.
Jeffro.
Welcome to the video. Wait. Welcome to the video. Like and subscribe. Right. Okay. Any more questions, boys? Oh yeah, I was supposed to answer. Probably a Velociraptor.
What part of the obviously go back in time? What period would you go to? Obviously, because there's multiple periods of.
I mean, I think
When,
that's
like,
I
you
think
got,
that's a
like,
very
the Jurassic
personal
period.
question. That's just like asking him to wear tampons or pads. You know, Wear tampons,
Pads,
no?
Tampax are uncomfortable. I don't know because like that entire period, each different period of time with dinosaurs is just kind of like the same period as before. I mean,
Well, obviously, you had
Like-
the crustacean period. I think was
the crustacean period is that when you've not washed?
Yeah.
That's
What happens
Pete Boxer's
around-
going into wash tonight.
yeah.
Your period. That's the point where he
Okay, fairs. Right. We've touched on that.
I mean, but was you guys, I mean, obviously, of course you was, but I'm just going to say it anyway for you guys out there that may not know this, but velociraptors that are perceived in films aren't actually what they were. They were closer to looking like turkeys.
And did
Oh,
you
then
know,
I didn't know that,
do
so
actually,
I'm going
they
back
do
with T-Rex.
actually have. They had the. It's been.
Oh, look
I
at a
think it
cat.
was A couple,
Pussycat!
I think it was a couple of years ago. They found that they actually had feathers as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but they were closely like related to like a, well, not related, but they looked very similar to what a turkey does. And
Yeah.
they had feathers because they were birds.
Did you know someone legit made up dinosaur noises without knowing what they sounded like? Like Jurassic Park, they just made that shit up.
Yeah, but I mean, like technically, an alligator's a dinosaur, so. That,
I mean, you don't see an alligator chasing me in a jeep. So I mean, I don't live in that part of the world, so maybe somewhere else.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
So we're walking down to my local shop and alligator's just going big saver like, shit. It's like, fuck off, bro. I want my Red Bull.
Get out of here, kid. I want my juice.
He's like, get out of here, kid. I'm like, in a wild crocodile, and he eats me.
What mighty sharp teeth you have.
I don't like a blowjob off that anyway. Put it that way. Right. Let's touch on
And that's a Friday night video right there, chat.
ex hamster. Right, let's talk about the future, which is a very, 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 I mean, extremely difficult subject to talk.
It's really vague. It's really
because
vague.
we don't know what's going to happen. So whatever we say is obviously going to be made up.
I
So-
knew he was going to
so-
say that, so I could read the future.
In terms, in
I
terms of asking
predict
what,
the future.
where, and why. Let's explain something you want to see happen in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah, it seems fair.
So I'm going to start. Okay.
Okay.
I want to go to the year 2999 on New Year's Eve so that I can play Busted Year 3000 just as it strikes
I should have
midnight.
known this was coming.
What a guy! What a guy!
I mean, between that, it's just I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. We've been fortunate enough to see a millennial like coming into the 2000s, but I don't know. I always just think like, what are my kids' gonna have in the future?
But that means I'm gonna. If you're going by the song, mate, that means I was already.
Yeah, but nothing's really changed, mate. We just live underwater. But your great granddaughter's pretty fine, Pete. She's pretty fine. Yeah, better not start singing before we get the copyright strike, because I know I'm taste loads of them on my YouTube channel.
In the video, in one of like women with 3 boobs.
I hope so, because I'm going to go back and watch that later. Not going to be my proudest wank, but...
Hey, if I can go to a future like Tom.
Now that's a danger wank.
Fairs.
Definitely.
Okay.
So go on then. I'm just going to go with that one because it's pretty funny. Okay. Short and sweet.
I want to... Do you know
Three.
something? I don't care. I don't care what point in time it is in the future. I want to meet an alien.
Hell yeah. Hell.
I want to meet an alien.
You want to get probed by him, don't you? You sick fuck.
Bro, you know they can violate me in a way.
You might meet one sooner than you think, mate. If Nathan puts on his googly eyes.
March 13th, lad.
Here comes Dr. Schwinkel.
Okay, so you want to go to any period of time where aliens finally make themselves known. How would you want that alien to look like? That's tough to ask because no one fucking knows. You want it to look like Paul? Or do you want it to look like the perceived on, bless you, on the internet? Or do you want that bad boy to have a mad tail and start fighting predators?
I think I want aliens to look like jellyfish.
Wow.
Because
how do we know they're not aliens?
Exactly. Like, okay,
they're weird creatures.
I don't want to sound like a madman, but jellyfish are like the most oddest animal out there. You don't think?
Well, based on this, I have an idea for a future video chat, guys, people, aliens, dinosaurs, Aztecs.
Don't forget to cover that topic.
No, the topic is going to be conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that's going to be our next episode, guys. Conspiracy theories, episode 3. Hit my finger. Stay tuned for it. Right, so alien.
Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification to get notified when it happens.
Because I mean, come on, there's us 3 bellends. You may as well click that 4th.
That's so true. So true.
Pete's just like, that's really true.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree completely.
Is it as if you can, if you can tell YouTube, it's like, father and 2 sons. We're the one like little wildlings, and Pete's the one that keeps us balanced.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That everything he's just said is untrue. We are a 3-way of lovers.
That's called incest, bro.
Triangle.
That's an incest, bro.
We're not related. So,
what?
We are 3 men that like to cuddle.
In dark, wintry nights.
We want to sit there with our slippers on, and
Netflix
gowns.
And chill.
I want to be having a hot chocolate with marshmallows. We're all going to have curlers in our hair.
I know I'm doing on March 13th.
P.S. I love you.
I know I'm doing on the March 13th.
I think that is a video for people, us 3 cuddling, so watching P.S. I love you.
Movie time with Global Peter Nay.
No, it's movie time with 3D1 Podcast. We're a brand now. We're a brand now. Trust me. Wait till the future, right? When this channel's popped off, boys. We have a great fan base that's going to enjoy our content, and we just make our own merch. How sick is it? Once we've got a logo designed, how sick is that going to look?
I'm quite worried about the merch aspect of things because I can imagine some.
I don't know what you just said.
It's gonna be like I said I'm going to be quite concerned about the merch because I can guarantee some of the will be made will be like an Ann Summers sale.
No, because I've got a good idea of ones. Like how you had your cartoon face of you. We'd have like 3 squares of like cartoon face, and then it'd have our logo underneath. Yeah, we're back. Sorry, I was just telling Pete next door to stop it. That guy.
Could hear him. You're banging up wall.
Wait.
That wasn't Nathan banging on the wall.
Wait, need.
Did.
Right, this just went way off course. Pete, future. Go.
I want us to be.
No one cares.
Next.
No, I'm joking.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Well, that's the end of the video. Please go on. No, go on, Pete. I'm only messing with you, mate.
I want to basically colonists in a spaceship, going out to all the different galaxies.
Nah, don't, because I
I
would
want.
like to touch on space, but we don't have time on this one because
I
one
know
of my.
that could be another episode.
Did you say you like to touch private space?
Why is everything sexual?
I don't know. You know.
Stop it.
I'm sorry for my naughty ways.
That's a good aspect. We got another one there, another episode, maybe even episode 4. Where
Nate, do you want to write it down in your shiny book?
Yeah, we'll do. 1 second.
This is Nathan's shiny book.
Wait.
Is
Oh,
And,
magic! Want to see a magic trick, boys? Ready,
and you can see
mate?
who he loves. H from Steps.
It's actually for.
Pete, high five.
Oh, okay, fine. Just high five me for your joke. It's actually
Yeah, but for me, Pete's like there.
it's H for Holland, to be fair.
You see.
It's actually H for Hannah because it's my
Over there.
sister's, but
Yeah, so on
I
my
would-
screen that looked fine. So Nate,
Yeah,
where's
yeah,
me and
but
Pete? Where's me and Pete to you?
Nathan's in the middle. Nathan's in the middle of me and you.
oh,
so-
Pete's right next to me for my screen.
Oh, this is the we need. This is
You-
hard.
You guys can't see my view on it.
Yeah, this is awkward. Yeah.
So
Not bad.
blame Nathan because we're trying to give each other a high five. We don't know where we
Pete,
are.
just reach out and grab my hand, mate, please. Cheers, babe.
Could you imagine if I did that and then all of a sudden just started picking Pete's nose?
Imagine it, the best part was this. Imagine if that a hand just come in and it was just like, God, yeah.
Got him.
All right, come on, Pete. Hit us with that future, mate. Oh wait, you already have Colony.
I have, yeah. Interstellar traveling.
Yeah. Oh, that was it. Yeah.
A bit like Star.
It's kind of weird though, isn't it? Like, do you know, like if anybody talks about the future or there's any form of mention of the future, where would you like to go in the future? What would you like to do in the future? Always resonates to space. You ever thought
Because
about that?
when I'm not. The video is I wanted to talk about it, but I don't
we
want
will
to
go
ruin
into
it
more depth
because
with it in another video because we don't have time.
no, because the idea of this for me is going to be one of our videos is going to be we're going to talk about 3 dream jobs or three. Oh my God, so many threes getting thrown about. Three free
Free.
3 jobs
How
that you really want.
English? How am I English better than you?
I have 2 chopsticks. I shove up your ass. Right. Okay. So I think that's about it for today, guys. Pete, hit him with it.
He has. He colonized in space. Nate, it's your turn, bro. Where you going in the future? I think you got yourself.
I've already told you, year 3000.
Yeah, 3000,
Oh
wasn't
shit!
it?
Yeah. Oh. Well.
So then, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. And if you've got any suggestions, anything that you want us to talk about, or if you want to talk about what we've just been talking about today, please leave a comment. And there you go, boys. Oh no!
1 second, I just dropped my pen. Sorry, what did I miss?
I never seen something so small.
So
It's winter. Shut up.
from me,
From me.
Odd Pete, from Nathan, and from Jeffro, which is Global Menace, should I say? Thank you very much, and we'll see you in episode 3.
And also, do not
Peace.
forget to leave your stuff in the bottom again. Just touch on that again.
Leave
Okay.
your stuff. Why? What are they leaving them? Right? Like ask them to empty the pockets.
So
Shit in the box. Pay up.
there's a checklist.
Hey, up, boys.
Keys,
Hey, girls.
phone, females.
Send nudes.
Don't send nudes. We do not want nudes. But anyway, we appreciate you sticking by,
We
and
do.
we'll catch you in the next video in episode 3.
We shall.
Peace.
Peace.